Lastly, we're going to take a look at chemical symbols. So this means that when we're given a chemical formula, how do you assign the name to that? Again, the process is exactly the same as ionic bonding. You figure out what the symbols represent in terms of the chemical names and their charges. You identify any variable charge metals when necessary. See if anything was simplified. If so, you're going to have to unsimplify that. And then you're going to have to crisscross backwards. When we go from the formula to the name, we crisscross backwards. And then you name your metal first, and then you name your nonmetal second, exactly like how you would for an ionic bond. Here we see that iron is bonded to a nitrate, right? NO3. NO3 is a nitrate. So iron is Fe, NO3 is nitrate. We then see if there are any variable charge metals. We see that iron is a transition metal, and it has variable charges. It can have multiple charges. In this case, we need to figure out which charge it is. See if anything was simplified. In this case, let's take a look. Let's start by crisscrossing backwards. So we start with this chemical formula that is given to us. We have the two separated. We crisscross backwards. The subscript here become the superscript of the other unit, and then the subscript here become the superscript of the iron. So here we could see that nitrate holds a -1 charge. Sorry, that should be minus. And your iron is a +3. Here we can see that nothing is simplified because you have 1 and you have 3. There's no way they could have simplified this from based on their multiples. So we could tell that the nitrate still maintains a -1 charge. So that didn't change, and that's the correct fixed charge for nitrate. Iron has 2 variable charges, +2 and +3. In this case, this iron we could tell is a +3 charge. So when we name this, we name the metal first, the nonmetal second, just like how in the chemical formula, the metal is placed first and then technically the non-metal unit. And so we can name this as iron, Roman numeral 3 for a +3 variable charge, and nitrate. And there you go.